Welcome to the Coaches Show. Taylor Jacobsen here with us. And Taylor, pretty good week for you guys. Couldn't get much better. A couple of wins. How you feeling about the week that you had this week?
Yeah, I feel good. Like you said, it really couldn't get much better than that. Beat a team that we knew we could beat. We did beat before, just got to do it twice, and they're a good team, and then had a really good senior day and had a good win for them.
Yeah, let's break it down a little bit. You're talking about Moval, Missouri Valley. You guys beat them 56-53 on Wednesday night. Just talk a little bit about that game.
Yeah, I think that first off, kudos to them because they're a really tough team.
Yeah.
There's some really good individual players who just every single night show up and give you a hard time and are really hard to scout. So those players still showed up and did really well. And I just think that, again, we just dug our feet in the ground and made it work. And we had some players that also showed up on our end, and they consistently have been doing that. So I think that Wednesday was a really good confidence game for us because I think beating them one time, you start to question, like, oh, okay, is that a one-time thing? And then doing it twice is like, it builds that confidence in your team that, like, we are exactly where we need to be right now.
Yeah, and it does, I think, start to show some of the, I don't know if maturity is the right word, of your team, but you knew you could win.
Yeah.
You closed that game out. Like, they were right there at the end, and you guys found a way to win.
Yeah, especially when we started off in a really bad place. And like you said, I think just like our team has been in that position a lot this year, and we found a way to turn it around even when I was kind of questioning what was going to happen at that point. And so, yeah, I was actually really amazed. And that's like a player-led team, like when they can start doing that and that's within them, and I don't have to be the one to do that for them. And they did that game. So
yeah, it was 16-5. You guys were outscored in the opening quarter. You're down 11 at the half. And I, just kind of in passing, we didn't really talk, but I saw you at halftime and you're like, I'm not really sure what's up right now. And then your team came out and won the third quarter 18-4. Just great response. Things did not go well early, couldn't get shots to go down, turning the ball over, and then the next thing you know, they're just like, no, that's not us. We're gonna turn it around.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great response to come out there and do that, especially when we're sick. Our girls, their bodies are hurting, and we already kind of knew that going in. And I think we let that mental win in the first half, and then we were able to turn around because we were like, no, we got to try. We got to do it. We got to do our best and give all that we have. And, coaches will get subs in and things, but you guys just give your full effort, and they did.
Couple more points on that. Abby Williams just continues to step up, had a double-double, 12 points and 13 rebounds in that game. She's really coming on at a time, her senior season to close it out. She's really stepped up the last 4, 5, 6 games, this 4-game winning streak in particular.
Yeah. She has stepped up, and we've needed that.
Yeah.
So that has been super clutch. And I think that's that leadership aspect in her. Also just like the part of our team that will do anything to win. And we see that every single day in practice. So it's been fun for like everybody else to get to see how they are in practice. Like that's how hard we practice against each other. So it's nice when we do that against other teams.
Yeah, and it's nice to see. I mean, Orion generally is sort of like your defensive stopper. You don't really ask her to score a lot, but absolutely huge three-pointer at the end of the game to kind of steady you guys and get the win.
Yeah, that was clutch. And kudos to her because I know she was in her head about a previous play, and she just put that aside. She shot her shot, and we know, again, she can make those shots. She makes them all the time. So that was really cool to see, and I think that was a really good moment for her. Just to know that she is capable of doing those things and helping our team win big games like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll move on to Saturday. You guys beat Graceland by 15. Graceland near the bottom of the standings. But again, you have to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. And you guys did. Pretty much, you won 3 of the 4 quarters. You tied the third quarter. So every quarter you were kind of building that lead. And just kind of, you played your game, got the win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it felt like. We did. We played, we were out there. We had some moments where we definitely were questionable, but I do think with senior day and those things, like there's a lot of big emotions out there. And I think it's really hard to perform under emotions, but I think it's also really hard to perform sometimes when the game is a little chaotic. And I felt like that game was a little chaotic. And so we started playing chaotic. And so I think that we had to make sure that we just like settled down a little bit. And I don't think we really did that till the fourth quarter. And it wasn't even really till like the last 5 minutes I felt like we were like, okay, we got to take hold of this. Let's keep building. Let's go and continue on.
Another big game for Riley there, 21 points. Almost got a double-double, 21 points, 9 rebounds. She just does it night in, night out.
Yeah. Oh, she does. Every single time. You can always rely on Riley. That's like every team really needs a go-to, and she's one of our go-tos. That's like, you're going to get out of her, and if you don't get the stats, you're at least going to get 100% effort every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys honored 8 seniors. I did want to point out, the starting lineup and the moms coming down.
Yeah.
That was I almost cried. That was so awesome.
So yeah, that was really cute.
Whose
That was all that. That's
Whose
that.
idea was
I don't know. It was a collective of them. The seniors had all kind of decided they wanted to do something special like that.
That was super, super cool. So let's talk about the seniors. You honored 8 of them. And my question, you don't need to talk about each of them, but 6 of them were holdovers.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about this senior class, and what they've kind of meant through the transition, through the season, helping you build something here at Missouri Baptist.
Yeah, I texted them after and I said, thank you guys for being my first ever senior class here and how special that is. And that, I'll always remember this group. I'll always remember our whole team, the first one. But really this group has like bought into what I've asked. And it's been throughout the year. It's been a process. But like, I think that coming in, they could have done the opposite and they did it. And they chose to just do what I asked and help with the culture of this team. And I told them the other day too, like, what you do right now is going to be really important for 5 to 10 years from now and what that team will look like. And so you don't always see the fruit of that right in this moment. But I'm just so thankful that I have them because they are like such good kids. And they really, on the floor, off the floor, have brought us all together and kind of like, been that like maturity of our team. And we do have an older team in general, but the senior class is very, very special. And they all have very different backgrounds. And we've just found a way to mesh it all together. It's really cool.
Awesome. And you guys are obviously hitting your stride at the right time as a team, as a senior class and everything. And now you go finish the year out, couple of games left. CMU on Wednesday. It's a team that you lost to by 14 here at home. Tough place to play, but you guys sitting right on the verge of that playoff berth. It's a game. It's almost a game you have to win.
Yeah. Yeah, the way we see is we need to win the rest. We need to win the rest of our games, the ones we're supposed to, the one we're supposed to, and the one technically we're not supposed to, but we know we're supposed to. And so we're going to go out there on Wednesday and play like we have been. And I think, like you said, we're on the best roll that we could be on. We're right here. And I think that if there's a time we're going to do anything really great, it's going to be right now. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for our team. Like, this is what basketball is all about. Like, this kind of moment and just showing up for the moment and just being really clutch. So I think it's going to be a great game. And I think we're going to go to the playoffs. So.
Yeah, well, good. Talk a little bit about CMU. What do they do? What's the challenge that they may present that's different maybe than anyone else?
Yeah, I think they're really quick. I think they're quick and they press and they have good on-ball pressure. So, like, defensively, I would say they gave us a really hard time. Last time we had a hard time getting in the flow of our offense. And they also put that full court pressure on, and we made a lot of turnovers and just silly mistakes. And so I do think that's a way that our team has grown this semester, even since last time we played them. So I'll be excited to see how we go out there and play against that press, and then also how we handle that on-ball pressure. But offensively, they're a tough team too. They find the basket well. They don't score a ton of points, but like I said, they're just really strong defensively. So they'll just try to hold you to the least amount of points as possible, which is kind of our game plan too. So
yeah, exactly.
It'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, you guys only scored 44 against them last time as a testament to that pressure and everything that they put on you guys. And then you travel, finish out the regular season, going to Parkville, taking on Park. It's a team that you beat by 8 here, but road games in the heart are different.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think we just have to show up like the way we've shown up to all of these previous games on the road. We have to know like what we're playing for, and that is like more important than anything else. And you have to bring your best version of yourself, no matter what is going on, no matter what the circumstances. So the next 2 games are so important for our season. And just I think that our girls are ready to go. We're ready to see what we can do this week. So it'll be exciting.
We appreciate the time and good luck.
Thank you.
That's Taylor Jacobsen, and this has been the Coaches Show on the Spartan Digital Network.